And we're back another week with Outside the Box. I'm your host, Onney the CEO, and I got a fire segment. We talking TSF Bidness in the building, so I need you guys
business.
to buckle up your seatbelts because you're now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box. Welcome back. Without further ado, I want to introduce my next guest, representing Mo City, Texas, talking that TSF Bidness. Y'all give it up for Trainn.
Nah, for sure.
What's up, boss? It's good
What's
to have you
going down,
in the building.
man? Hey, man, you know me just getting to it like I knew it, staying true to this shit, man. I knew to it, you feel me?
I feel you. Mm-hmm. So, I know who you are, but a lot of our listeners may not. So I want you to tell us who you are and what it is that you do and what brought you to Outside the Box.
Man, what brought me to Outside the Box first, because I like to start off with the last, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, is meeting you, you know what I'm saying, of course, putting on for Mo City, putting it down for the hood, staying tapped into the streets, and this is how we stay tapped in, through media, through letting the people know what's going down about ourselves, networking, you feel me? So, you know, basically this is a network channel. We just doing some networking to make their neck hurt. And, you know, but outside of that, to all the people who don't know me, man, my name is Trainn and TSF Bidness, Mo City, Texas, representing Mobility General. Everybody know me who don't know me. That's my introduction. I've been rapping for a while, doing my thing in the streets, got in some trouble, went away. You could tap into me, look into my story, and you'll see some, you know, some cracks, some crevices and shit like that. But no flaw, no error. You feel me? Like, sometimes you got to go through things and overcome them to become who you supposed to be, to shine and put your light to the world to change somebody else's life. So, right. You know, that's what my main goal, my main focus is, to change and alter other people around me lives for the better, not for the worse. If I can do that, then I feel like I've been a successful individual.
That's what's up. Now, how long have you actually been rapping and doing music?
I've been doing the music shit for a while. I actually found an interest in music and writing music and doing music just in general, probably when I was around 9, 10 years old. And I will always find myself rapping in the room, writing rhymes, poetry, things that consisted with putting words together. And I became real good at it. And around the time I turned 15, I met these people. Shout out to Mouse of the South. Shout out to Big Biz. Shout out to Chill. He a big-time producer right now, big-time movie filmmaker right now. I ran into them guys, you know what I'm saying, in most of the streets, running up and down neighborhoods, going from South Post Oak area to 2234 area, just meeting new people from my area where I grew up at. And they took me to the studio, and it was a done deal. From now on, I just started rapping, going to school, leave school to the studio, from the studio to the street, school, studio. Then it was repetitive, and then, you know, we just stayed at it, and I was fortunate enough. We had got a little break, and we had one of our biggest singles at the time was with Big Hawk, R.I.P. Big Hawk. I'm from Houston. So, you know, that was our movement at the time, Mouse of the South. So I've been doing this for a little while.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, so I see you actually have several joints with, you know, the Sauce Twinz, Sauce Walka and everything. Mm-hmm. How did that relationship flourish?
As childhood kids growing up, I'm a little older than the Sauce Twinz, but I was their big brother. You feel me? We had a clique we started called Mash Mode Mall Stars. And we was terrifying the streets, not necessarily on the music scene, but just as young people trying to find our identity, just ripping and running the streets. Our identity became havoc, and we was reaping havoc amongst everywhere we went. But in that confusion, in that destruction right there, came jewels, you know what I'm saying? Came your Sauce Walka, came your Sauce Sancho, came your Trainn, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it turned out for the better. Them was my little brothers from way back when. We started a little group, little clique of niggas just running around town, doing our thing. And when I went away, they stayed down on the music side. You know what I'm saying? And the game opened up for them, and here we are today, one of the biggest independent labels in the market. You feel me?
Now, how long did you? I hear you say you went away. How long did you go away for?
Man, I did 12 years, 10 days, 8 hours, and 30 minutes.
Man, well, you know that's a testimony really just to be able to come back out and get back.
It really was like 27 minutes and 30 seconds. I counted that shit to the T, but like just to round it out for everybody, yeah, that 30 minutes. And when they opened the door, yeah, I ran out that motherfucker for sure.
Right. So it's a testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I want to move right along because I actually have a few videos, but I have this latest one you just dropped. And the name of that is
Sauce Trainnathan.
Sauce Trainnathan. I almost couldn't get that one out.
Yeah,
y'all check it out because we finna show it to y'all. Check it out.
Oi. Shit! I got killers on payroll. JP my ear to get your stab, mission put roll. Japanese bitch serving egg rolls. Bitch chop sushi with her eyes closed. Break a trick down off white robe. Wise dumb ass get up in the shower. Went up in the suitcase, 40,000. Out the window less than an hour. Ooh, all my niggas on the front line touch the goal line. I'm from the mall with a shit, a go line. Break on the bitch and get a go mine. Drift, bill, splash, kick, you don't die. With two on the dash, I put my toe down. All my niggas build up riding in the foreign. You niggas not dripping, your lifestyle is boring. With all of this drink that I'm pouring, they keeping me snoring, I really enjoy it. I'm dropping the top on the phone, I'm riding with Lauren, she D.O. my Jordan. If you let your mouth get the going and we get the knowing, them feathers is blowing. Just check on the board, who's going? Who really outside, who going? Bird brain, I send a bitch out the bird lane. I drip another bitch out to Spain. I done broke on the collar bitch in 2 lanes. Big body made back take 2 lanes. But if I turn right, that's 3. Yo bitch gon' see me. Hand out the window throwing up the beat. Every day I'm on TV. TSF Bidness, we ballin'. Mo bitty general, I'm shot callin'. Bands out the bitch, not a boss hawkin'. Flag on the foes, Train's big doggin'. Woods in the rose, whipped and got foggy. I shot a slime cause he got froggy. That bitch was broke so she can't call me. Ball penny, pissy, diamonds can't stop me. In water, I'm splashing your daughter and fucking flow plan. I count to 300 in order and drop it from Florida. My car don't need no hand. You niggas can't fuck with me, sorta. Go grab a recorder, you niggas stand no chance. I keep a sword, I'm Conan. The wood on my glasses, 4 bands. The fit on my body is more bands. I broke a bitch for 4 bands. I make a nigga lean like a kickstand. I smack a bitch nigga with the big hand. I spin on your block like a ceiling fan. I drip on your bitch with a business plan. Ain't even gotta do it, nigga, I send a man. All of my drippers got straps in the mask like they off in Iran. All of my drippers gon' run a nigga down like they playin' it. Shit, scooter with choppers and sticks. More bitty body on the put my name in the Knicks. Bricks, yellow diamonds all in my ear looking like piss. Drift, feel splashing, I did it off a bitch. All my niggas drippin' south, living rich. I'm sorry, drill.
So that's the new joint right there.
Yeah, Sauce Trainnathan, man. My brother Sauce Walka. That's the first single off our upcoming album. We about to give the streets some pressure. You feel me?
I feel you. Now, growing up, who were your musical inspirations like to inspire you to do your music now the L Train way?
I mean, to be honest with you, I really didn't have no musical inspiration. I did have musical people that I listened to, but at that time they like Zero, another Mo City representative. He from the hood, he from Ridgemont. He from the streets right there where I come up at. So I naturally was listening to Zero day in day out. But the influence that he had on me at the time wasn't necessarily a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he presented, which ain't nothing on his fault. You feel me? But like, I didn't really have musical inspiration, like people made me want to do this music or make me rap like this and that. I just used to listen to the shit for the culture. You feel me? I listen to Zero. I used to listen to Lil Wayne. You feel me? Bun B, Pimp C. And I like how them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a person when it comes to the music shit. I'm more of a what your lifestyle is like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't like you as a person, or if I can't connect to that personally, then I really don't care about the music because what you talking about don't resonate with me.
Right. Right. I agree with that. Now, how are you received, in other cities as opposed to Houston?
Man, it really be love. Like, the places I done been, the people I've got a chance to meet, it always been on the up and up. I haven't had any run-ins or bad spots where I'll be like, well, nah, I don't think I'll go there no more. Or, well, damn, I don't think this crowd of people was feeling my style or feeling my presence. I make a certain type of music for a certain genre and a certain, element of people that can relate to me. But my aura and my energy and the way I carry myself, it pretty much gets me through everything, through to the situations I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So I go anywhere, man, any ghetto, any rich neighborhood and fit in. I can go to the slums and fit in. Know what I'm saying? I'm real humble, real grounded when it comes to that. So, I can't really knock no spot. Know what I'm saying?
And you starting to see more success in your career.
For sure.
And of course you've been, like you say, you've been through some things. So after going through some of the things that you've been through and now having a second chance to do it right or do it out the way, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You're just trying to stay out the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Secure your bag.
Nah, for sure.
Stay out the way. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? How did that change the course of your decisions?
Phenomenally, because like when you do experience something, the greatest teacher is experience. This is what I learned through my life lessons, is that the greatest teacher is experience, but that don't always mean that you like what you went through. You feel me?
Right.
Like, to give an example, if you take a test and you get an F on a test, you already got the F. You feel me? You fucked up about the F.
Right.
But you learned that you need to study harder. You learned that the test really wasn't, you read some questions that you thought was going to be.
You didn't prepare yourself.
Exactly. And now you got the experience out of it. So for me, it changed me phenomenally. It got me to thinking more outside the box. Now I cut the corners out the square and I make it a circle. It's still 360 degrees.
That's what's up.
You feel me? So
up.
I take my life lessons, whether I went through it myself or I seen it through my eyes and I seen somebody else go through it, and it altered my course. Now I'm more serious. Now I'm more studious and more understanding when it comes to the body language and the ways of the world. When the wind blow this way, sometimes when the clouds gray down there, man, don't go down there. You feel me?
Right.
It's about to rain. You ain't got no umbrella. You ain't got no jacket. Your rain boots, you left them at the house. It might be best for you to go and stop by a store or just head back the other direction. So, I just do it like that.
Now that you're seeing success, are you having to find yourself separating your followers from your support team? Like, do you have a solid support team in place?
Nah, for sure. So I'm one of the ones that I'm the only child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
man, the only child.
Yeah. So I really don't, like, I do have a nature that clings and have a loyalty and a nature that if I fuck with that right there, that's what that is. But I also had a nature where I don't need that. I don't care about you being around me. So my team is very solidified because I don't deal with many friends.
Right.
You feel me? Everything is about business. I don't really have conversation with people in general about nothing, because life is so much more than nothing, and when you waste time doing nothing, you'll end up becoming what you wasting time on. You feel me? And that ain't something that I'm trying to do, because I was standing still for too long.
All right. Well, I actually got another video that I want to share, and actually it's featuring Woodwinnin on that one, and it's called For Real I Spill.
Nah, For Real I Spill, man. Shout out to South Woodwinnin, Dead End, Texas representative, man.
That part.
Yeah. Alright. For real. Sauce Woodwinnin, nigga. Yeah. Trainn. What they talking about? What they talking about? What the fuck they talking about? Sauce Woodwinnin, nigga. Yeah, just feels basket squirted. Boy, you'll get shirted. Big back wood full of sherbet. Scan these niggas got nervous. Do it on purpose. A pussy with a sack don't deserve it. All the TSF Bidness with the shit, for real. I move around with a stick, for real. You pussy ass niggas really timid, for real. The train come through, you trembling, for real. All of my drippers, they eating it, for real. All of your niggas, they bitches, for real. I drop a phone on your head, for real. Leave you pussy niggas dead, for real. Most you niggas really scared, for real. Most my niggas been to jail, for real. You ain't really breaking bread, for real. All my niggas getting bread, for real. All my niggas banking red, for real. Diamond shining like we signed a deal. Most bitty body hunter, nigga, I'm a huncho. I drop a feather on your head, Trainn Sancho. Elephant when I'm in a room, Dumbo. Mess up the game on a bitch, gumbo. Snakes, live in the grass, Lambo. More nigga down quick, pronto. All about getting money, peso. Stacking up cheddar cheese, nacho. On top. Past surgery doctor dropped the bitch off. I got more cars than Rick Ross. He had to die slow for his quick talk. I left Buddy in the grass, he was pissed off. Bought a 3-wheel bike and spent off. Something like a lint roller, get you picked out. How the fuck you making threats on the ground from the phone in your bitch house? Finna get kicked out. 31st of the month, what they rent bout? Baby asked you for some money and you dipped out. And you still took the chips off the cabinet when you left, you a kid now. Nigga try to sneak out. Boy, you made a sack lunch for real. But it need to get punched for real. Fuck it, even get jumped for real. Shot dumped for real. I'm having these cars for real. I'm breaking these stars for real. I'm the nigga made 25 million from your daddy credit card for real. I'm the only nigga independent in this business. Drop millions on squad for real. I showed the people y'all fraud for real. Hold back on your team, you abroad for real. I spill for real.
That's dope. Now, who are some of the other artists that you may have worked with?
Man, I work with several artists. Shout out to Propane, Hearn Clark, Texas. Know what I'm saying? Huncho right there. I fuck with Propane. One of my hottest songs off my first mixtape was with Propane. But outside of that, I work with other artists inside my record label. You feel me? Because I felt like that was important, especially with the first, my first mixtape. I wanted to make sure that I let the world know, and not only the world, like as far as my fans, but also the people around me, that it's about family. You feel me? Like when you show and give that look to people and it's real and it's genuine, people tend to gravitate towards you. That's pretty much how we, you know what I'm saying? TSF Bidness, man, we got a whole label full of brothers and sisters that we move collectively, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we got the fans we got, because they see that family. That shit right there means something.
It does mean something. And what advice can you give to anybody that's watching that may actually want to step out and do music? Because everybody can't do it.
Nah, for sure. Everybody can't do what everybody else do sometimes, but like if you're a young person and you're trying to get in the music game, or older person, or whatever it is, know what it is you want to do and then stick to it, and be open-minded to learning new things, and don't take criticism the wrong way and quit on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because like in my position, if I didn't have the story I had, a lot of people be like, damn, Trainn, why you rapping? You 30, you know what I'm saying, plus or whatever. Like, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no job. What you got going down? Like, what's in real life? Certain things matter to certain people in society. Mm-hmm. But because of my story, it gave me the catapult that I needed to take care of everything financially, so I have no issues there. Mm-hmm. But in other people, situations, I just say believe in yourself.
Right.
You feel me? Like, don't let nobody tell you that they got to close the curtains on your window. You feel me? If you open that motherfucker, that's your shit.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
you never too old to learn something new.
You never too old, and you never too young to be great.
Right.
Man, you can be great in 1 month.
Right.
You feel me? You can learn something new and become a billionaire at the age of 75 and change the generational course of your whole family line that's coming behind you, behind one idea. You know what I'm saying? So
that you probably would have gave up on if
you
you would have
listened
to somebody else.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah. Cause I done met other artists in the game that like they not really prominent in the game no more, but they have a lot of experience and they done dropped jewels on me. And I done had artists tell me like, man, hey, I'm looked at as a one-hit wonder. But guess what? Out that one hit, what I did with that, I took that and I invested my money properly, and it changed my whole life, my whole course. So I took that knowledge and I took that information because at the end of the day, I'm a gangster. I rap and I do that shit for the people who are like me, who don't got the voice to spread out. You know what I'm saying? I get that shit to the public because I know people like hearing that shit. Music kind of run the world a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. Now, what do we have to look forward to from Trainn?
Man, I got several albums on the way, new work. I stay working. I'm headed to the studio soon. We get through with this shit right here. Me and Sauce Walka got an album coming out, Sauce Trainn. I also have another album that I touch a little bit on the injustice and ghetto and just a lot of just depression that we got going on amongst the, biracial, the fucking what you call this shit when we not like everybody else. I just don't be looking at myself like that. Fucking we the lesser. What the fuck? What is it called? You know what I'm talking about? Onney, come on.
I know what you're talking about, but don't get me stuck.
Nah, we on here, man. We going live. The class of people, man. They got the goddamn whites, the black,
the lower class.
No, I ain't necessarily talking about the classes, but I'm talking about like what do they consider African Americans and Hispanics and Asians, anything that's not.
Minorities.
That's what I'm talking about. Minority. Yeah. It's more about the struggles of the minority lifestyle on one of my albums. After I dropped the album with me and Sauce Walka, and it's only gonna be like 8 songs, and then I got another album I'ma drop called 100 Be 100. And all that shit on the way. It's a lot of fire and desire, something to make you know what I'm saying, come through and jam screw with me and you.
Oh man,
on the ones and twos.
I'm so excited. So with all of this, success that you're seeing and growth that you're having and knowledge that you've obtained throughout your life, throughout your trials, triumphs, your lessons, mistakes, and learning curves. If there was something that you could do differently, what would it have been?
Like if I can go back type shit?
Yeah.
It's a lot of things. Like I don't think, if I may, you feel me? Like I don't think a lot of people take the time to put in perspective. Like if you can go back, you probably like change your whole life. You feel me? Some people say, "Oh, I don't have no regrets." I'm not nobody to judge and say they lying like a motherfucker, but I'm sure that it's things that done happened and transpired in everybody's life at one point in time that they wish they can go back and rearrange. For me, you know what I'm saying, I went to prison. That whole situation that led up to me getting the time and everything else, if I could have changed that, yeah, I wish I could change that. But who's to say if I changed that I'd still be living today?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, I stay away from that because that's
half full instead of half empty.
Yeah, for sure.
Respect. Mm-hmm. All right, now tell us where we can find you to stay updated. Your Instagram.
Man. Follow me on Instagram, Trainn, EL_Trainn with 2 N's. I got a YouTube channel. I ain't dropped nothing on that thing yet. I'm waiting for you motherfuckers to keep on hating, man. We gonna pop that bitch out.
And your Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook. You can follow me, Vegas Villa, VegasVilla, and tap in. I got Snapchat too. I just don't know what it is. Y'all just go follow my Instagram and all the info in the bio.
Yeah. Well, I actually am going to close out the show with one of your segments, one of your snippets. But before I do, I want to remind our viewers to be sure to check us out. We're on multiple platforms. You can find us on YouTube, Google Play, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Hip Hop Streets, SoundCloud, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, and Pocket Cast. You can also find us on Facebook under Onney, the CEO. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, tapping in, plugging us in with us. I want to thank you, Trainn. We're going to have to have you back in the future. You know what I'm saying? When you release some new projects, we're going to have you on Outside the Box again. And I want to thank all our listeners, all our viewers for being faithful to the cause. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. You are now Outside the Box.
I got some dribbles to splash about me. I got gorillas to thrash about me. I'm out the jungle, just ask about me. Plus I be pimping and dripping and sauce on the bitch until I break for big deposits. And I'm on the front line when it's warfare. Ooh, I send a blitz like Pete Carroll. Leave a nigga floating in the ocean by a seashell. Bullets hit him, fill him up like a good meal. All these snakes slither, mow him down with a John Deere. 15,000 that for 1 hill. If the bitch ain't getting money, she can't come here. Mo Biddy, I'm the mayor. Just like Candy, I get you now later.
hater. Bad bitch, fat pussy, poking like a swanger. And the little bitch a gangster. I let her hold a banger, and it's one in the chamber. I get paid off another bitch, ain't it? Fucci got a house in Uranus. I just splashed up on Jupiter. Drippy got black diamonds in his mouth, so he act a little stupider. Dripping sauce like a boss, it's nothing he pussy.